Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Worshipful Wednesday. I'd like to remind everybody, like I always do on a Wednesday, today you're right in the middle of the week. That means we ought to be at the peak of our praise. If you haven't lifted your hands up to tell God thank you, you ought to do it right now. Tell God, I thank you for everything that you've done for me, with me, in me, and through me. Today, let's thank God for the powerful work He's doing not only in our lives, but in the lives of so many that are around. Today, I invite you to look with me to the Gospel according to St. John, the 16th chapter, verses 16 through 24. Jesus says something to those who are with him. He says, in a little while, you won't see me anymore, but a little while after that, you'll see me again. I could only imagine what was going through their minds. What are you talking about, Jesus? For a little while, I won't see you, but in a little while, I'll see you again. You know, this begins to remind us that Jesus tells them, you're going to see me, but then you won't see me. It's important for all of us to say, is this true in our lives? That people see us, but they really won't see us, but they'll see the Christ who's in us. But Jesus does something with them. He tells them, I'm going away to the Father, but while I'm here with you and the time that we have, let's make the most of it. You know, you and I need to ask ourselves the question, are we making the most of the time that God gives us? You know, the time that people see us here on earth. Jesus does it. He makes the most of his time. The time that he has to be with his disciples, he tells them, while I'm here with you, I want to tell you everything you need to know. I want you to go from the sadness of thinking that I'm gone to the joy in knowing that I'm coming back. But I am not going to leave you alone. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to give you everything that you need. In this text, it begins to remind us how Jesus uses an analogy. He talks about how a woman is about to give birth to a child. And there's the labor pains that come. But then when the child is born, you forget all about the pain. You see the joy of the newborn baby that has been brought into the world. This is so significant because Jesus says that I know that you have sorrow, that you think I'm leaving, but I want to remind you, you're going to see me again. It's important for all of us to know that Jesus was here. He left, but he says, I'm coming back. You know, it's always important to know that a person is coming back. And when they give you their word, you can't help but believe what they've said. Well, I'm so happy that Jesus, God in the flesh, has always kept his word. If he says something is going to happen, it's going to happen just that way. He tells all of these disciples, I'm leaving you. I'm going to the Father directly, but there's one day that I'm coming back. But until I come back, I want you to have the joy in knowing that I'm gone, but you will see me again. You know, this can't help but remind me of all the moments, all the times that when I've been with loved ones, with family and friends, I said, I'm going to leave you, but I hope to see you again. And you know, whenever you reacquaint yourself with somebody, you're filled with joy. Jesus says, have the anticipation of knowing that I'm gone, but you're going to see me again. I don't know about you, but I always plan what I'm going to do when I see somebody else again. I tell myself when I see them, I'm going to give them a great big hug. I'm going to kiss them on the cheek. I'm going to tell them how much I love them, how much I miss them. And it is always important for us to know that we're going to see Jesus again. He's going to come back and he's going to catch us up in the air and we're going to be with the Lord forevermore. Today, I want to remind you, there is no sadness in knowing that Jesus is going to take us home, because when we get home, oh my God, what a day of rejoicing we will have. Let's all celebrate the goodness of knowing that Jesus is coming back for us. Always know that you're exceedingly and abundantly blessed. And when the Lord comes back for us, take somebody with you, because you're taking the Lord with you everywhere you go. And we'll talk with you again on tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.